Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
And I've been traveling through space since the moment I first realized what all you fast talking cats would do if you could. You know I'm ready for the final surprise. There ain't no way around it, and there's nothing to say that's gonna satisfy my soul deep inside. All the prayers answered cares keep the whole place uptight, while it keeps on getting darker outside. I'm a space cowboy, bet you were ready for that. I'm a space cowboy, I'm sure you know everything. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? It's the old Cranky Gamer with my beautiful hat, Irian's flintlock, and of course my jolly cool nice hat that has my +7 speed. And I'm here at the nursing home, so hopefully I'll get some more tapioca pudding. How about we put the gun away? We are in the Iconoclasts. Camp. Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearms, ammunition, and medicine that the Iconoclasts burn through an alarming rate. Most of his list is crossed out, but a few items haven't yet been fulfilled. Zora, Force Melt Bright Gel, may not actually exist. Graham, Dissident Hunter number 17. Huxley, Anti-Cleo Wrapped BB gun, also may not actually exist. I don't think it does. Huxley, any book on terminal repair. Carl, Prime and Glue adhesives. Okay, so we were told. Hey, can you hold it on the drinking, please, you droopy eye?
What's up?
Ugh, your back level, that's what's up. Oh, that's stealing. Boo, that's stealing too. What is that? A Raptidon Mauler. Hey, gentlemen. What's everybody doing?
Ugh, my stomach.
Well, I guess so.
Move along.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, boy. Gotta love people that don't have time for anything. Yeah, some more bums. Wow.
Stringy bastard. Good thing Zora needs tendons.
Ugh. She need tendons for. Oh well. So I guess they came in.
Easy does it.
You don't have to be easy does it. It's okay. Greetings. This is stealing as well. And I think I got away with it. Okay. Just gotta steal a little bit stuff, that's all. Okay. Whoa, current patients. Ezekiel, manti-infested. Manti-infested? Antibioticals, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid trip, no effect. No longer with us. Ronnie, fractured ankle. Splinted reset, recovering. Okay, Ivers, multiple bullet wounds. Chest, arm right. Leg right. Current status no longer bleeding out, but a couple of shells still remain. Recovery unlikely. Yeah, hopefully he'll be able to use his right side of his body. Milson, acid burns. Face and left arm left. Ointments cause a lot of booze. What is this about manti-infested? Yeah. Is he the guy manti-infested? Will you stop drinking, please? Alright. Well, there's Mr. Right Hand. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to step on you. There's Mr. Right Hand right there. That's a shame. Okay. There you go.
Moving.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a mantiqueen.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No. All I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
She. Okay. Oh, so they have a bar. Here, okay. Hello.
I don't have time for this.
You guys are just sitting around. That's all you have is time. Hello?
Hey,
Yeah, hey.
as you were.
As I was. Okay. The forever beef. Okie dokie, artichoke. Nothing to see here.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
How the hell did you see me?
Heading back.
Okay. So you're the woman I think is killing all your fellow iconoclast? Hello.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Mm-hmm. I'm told you're out of pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
Just looking for ways to help people here. Anything need doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Wouldn't supplies help more?
Yes.
We will make do, as we always have. Spreading the word of our movement is of paramount importance. Will you aid us in our cause?
Okay. Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Okay. Huxley, the runner from the Northern Ruins, I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
As well she should.
That girl and her songs. So eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so... tone-deaf.
MS supplies you.
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
All right, then I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Okay.
The cool evening air refreshes my spirit and brings only the faintest hint of sulfur.
I have some questions for
right.
you. Tell me about the Iconoclasts.
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Let me see. Well, the rest of the colony thinks your way is insane.
The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lies of their oppressors. A sad state of affairs, to be sure. The Iconoclasts are free folk. Meanwhile, we seek
To tell you the truth, I don't see how anarchy is worse than totalitarian authoritarianism.
This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not.
Oh, yes, the age-old, but we're different. So, what about your teachings?
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I would like to know what you think Bakonu meant when he wrote, "Your work is to discover the truth and then with all your heart, give yourself to it.
Ah, how refreshing to have a scholar among us. Bakonu's text simply refers to our entire purpose, assisting the universe in realizing its own truth. Let it guide us as it will.
It refers to giving oneself over to the plan. It is not some paean to an invisible creator in the sky.
Were there a truth to the grand plan in the first place, I and Bakonu might agree. But what we see as divine purpose is just one facet of the universe figuring itself out. To quote, "As a child looking at the leg of an elephant, unable to view it whole, we mistake the tiny scope of our understanding as the unfathomably large purpose of the universe."
You're not completely full of shit, I'll give you that. Even if you do twist things beyond recognition to suit your own beliefs.
Were my teachings beyond recognition, I dare say I wouldn't have a small army of followers who understand and believe.
I owe you an apology. I expected you to be a complete idiot. I'd say you're actually more in the 25% idiocy range.
Likewise. Now, I'm sorry. What was it you were asking?
Oh boy, these two. All right, well, this one reason why I brought the vicar. I heard the word eternal thrown around a lot, so what you think it is?
Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Oh, crackerjack philosophy. Yes. Thank you, Shakespeare. We are all actors on a stage, speaking loud, signifying nothing. So even the OSI, are their members similarly divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
Ability to believe. I think you mean inability to tell fantasy from truth, which rules out any knowledgeable scientician.
Let us be clear. Neither of us can lay claim to being knowledgeable on this topic. It is a matter of belief. It is not as if OSI has gone and proven anything. Regardless, what were you saying?
So what do you mean by the awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI, just like the overlords before him.
I've brushed with death, and I don't believe any of this.
But then your will is stronger than most. Your moment is yet to come. How exciting!
Uh-huh.
For mine.
So Sanjar betrayed you, you turned to religion, and now here we are.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Another is that misfortune often brings opportunity. I found my path through the tragedies of my past.
Uh-huh.
For mine was what...
And Sanjar's workers enjoy much more freedom than those of the board.
Their leashes may be longer, but their collars are just as tight.
And do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
The universe doesn't need to find its purpose. It is a mathematically perfect equation that gives mankind purpose.
That we'd consider ourselves in any way capable of understanding the universe, much less an equation that drives it, is nothing but hubris.
Thank you.
All right.
I've heard people mention an Amber Heights massacre, so what happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
Sore topic, huh?
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day.
Okay.
Why have you come?
I'll be going now.
You meditate today? If not, you should.
Uh-huh. I usually do meditate. There is some... Welcome to Graham Bryant's personal conglomeration of notes, theories, and findings regarding philosophism and how it informs our lives. I've organized into 3 categories: the Iconoclasts, the Halcyon colony, and the universe. Okay. Board's lies. Board vastly underestimate their authority and grasp on power. Without the Earth Directorate's military might to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. They've so many years to condition their good little workers to follow the directives unquestioningly. Their lies become more and more transparent as the years pass, and will soon be too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to see. A man from Byzantium told us of acquaintances who had just been arrested for carrying philosophist texts, not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They press any truth that threatens their corrupt structure. Is this what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we could be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No, the workers' minds are poisoned, their wills shackled, their dreams hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regime down. Hope to someday publish a greater work in which I can expansively lay out what is so clear to me, that our society's obsession with a corporate-run life has stifled and crippled humanity's ability to grow. Alas, for now, I can only collect my scattered thoughts into this barely functioning machine. In my younger and more vulnerable days, I bought into the attraction of a corporate ladder. Measured, quantifiable way to which judge oneself against one's peers provided motivation, meaning. Yet my spirit longed for more than just a paycheck. It yearned to reach out and connect with my fellow man. It sought a connection, it sought kin, it sought a I cannot say that one. A family unit. The corporations claim they are familial unit, but they treat us like pets. We beg for scraps at the table, and if they're so kind as to drop one, we praise the ground they tread on, while they usher into kennels called homes. We attach ourselves to contractually obligated family units, strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employees seeking to empower themselves by our unions. We bear children out of obligation to our executives who demand a constant workforce. We slave away in the vain hope that someday we too will be like those executives, to the day we die and our process burned and filed away as another tick as a human resources paperwork. We have built ourselves into a cold, unthinkable, efficient machine, and in doing so have abandoned all the warmth humanity is capable of. I weep for us all. Sanjar and the betrayal of his truth. I have to recall my former friend who sought to dismantle the corporations as I still do. When he took ownership of our corporation, I held him in such contempt I called him a coward, a betrayer. He was becoming the very thing we hated. Now I'm not so sure. Recently I've come to accept his heart was more closed than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth as I have. Some are just not capable. And so it is a tragic thing. Tragic that he is weaker than I'd hope, that he cannot fight for a cause. I can empathize with tragedy. Should the day come when the metal of our spirits clash against one another, That empathy will shield me from guilt. Like the board, he now stands across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, nay, celebrates the poison that cripples our society. Like the board, his stubbornness will only blind him to his inevitable fall. Tragic. Well, I can't say that Graham is that far off of that. That's... he does have the anarchist type view, but he also has what is called liberty. He wants those to pursue their own dreams and wishes and goals without being shackled to essentially a societal structure that says work until you die. And we've seen this. We've seen this in every colony we've gone to. Even the Groundbreaker has poor Moon Boy that has to sit there and regurgitate these talking points and sell the spacer's choice. And I mean, what are you gonna do? All right, Iconoclasts. Personal thoughts regarding Zora. For someone who's committed to the Iconoclast way, I fear that Zora is slipping off the true path. More and more often, I fear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decisions more than the search for the guiding truth that will save us. She often tells me our people are hungry. I agree. Their spirits long for fulfillment, a much more powerful power than any pang of an empty gut. Teaching notes. Of all the things that motivate a person, I'm finding freedom is the most powerful. Many of them still remember being slaves to the corporate structure. Recalling those painful memories lights their fire anew. A man from Fallbrook stopped through on his way to Stellar Bay. After thumbing through our pamphlet, he asked how we could survive without money. Found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. When clearing a mantis worm nest, we wear masks to ward off poisonous fumes. Ah, okay. So that's that manta infestation. Even after the nest is clear, the fumes may remain for some time. Thus, we wear masks until we are safe to breathe. Till the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Through their use is uncomfortable, and though we stifle our spirit just as the masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them till we can cast them aside. Shifting priorities. As our numbers grow, I find that more and more of our population turns to the written word of my pamphlets. I'm happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to print and distribute this reading material. I wonder if that old printing press might be convinced to run once more. Wouldn't that be something? To return to my duties as editor in a publication, only this time of my own control, not stifled by the rules and regulations of style guides and grammar books. No one would tell me how to put in a comma. I'll put them where they belong as decreed by the eternal truth. Okay. Access file on the universe. Influence drift. When I realized the truth of philosophism, I immediately wondered how I could be the first to recognize the poison spiral that has shaped our society. Then one day I was talking to, of all people, Huxley. She once laminated that she liked nothing more than a pet canid. I confess to know very little about animal behavior, as I'm much more concerned with the animal that is mankind, but I stressed that I didn't think such a thing was possible. She let it go, but some weeks later, Zora reported the strangest things, stories of a marauder with a canid follower. I don't know if that had been cited here or on Terra 2, but I immediately thought of Huxley and her reckless, wild imagination. I wonder if she told other people, and if word had spread of the possibility till it wiggled its way into the mind of a marauder somewhere. Ideas are insidious. If even a marauder, mindless huckster that he is, can be convinced of an idea, there must be hope for the workers of this colony, poisoned as they are against the internal truth. If we could shout so loudly that the truth inches its way into the collective consciousness, I am confident it will spread to the rest of the cosmos. Suppression of the truth. It is very difficult to face the internal truth that everything happens for a reason, that life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic consciousness can be a terrifying one. I thought you guys thought that the eternal truth was chaotic, that the universe just molded mankind and there is no destiny, determinism, like Max thinks. Huh, okay. There's an urge among us all to control the parameters of one's life. The urge is so powerful that it suppresses the internal truth simply by existing. Mankind has not shed the weight of its own shackles, and I find that spreading philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. But the universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes, creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges for the better of our species. Someday our minds will be born more open to this idea. Until then, I must not abandon hope. Well, I do have great respect for the man. Do I even need these? I don't need bypass turns. Active up bar. Sorry, Max, but I do... Huh. Pasta pack. I do respect a man with principles. And he does have principles. Sort of if somebody who is ignorant of Buddhism tried to describe Buddhism, it would be philosophism. And I can get behind that. When I was at Earth, I was very much a Buddhist. And we realized that life is suffering. And we must follow a path. Okay. We must follow a path to limit that suffering onto ourselves and others. So the infirmary is over here. Okay. Well, let's talk to Miss Zora here, who I think is a little bit warmongering.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
Okay. You always talk to your leader like that?
When he's being an idiot, sure.
You run the triage clinic here.
Yeah. Name's Zora. I've been patching up the Iconoclasts since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
Do people around here get injured that often?
You joking? It's Monarch. Can't set foot outside without being attacked by a beast or a marauder.
It's funny that the marauders don't get attacked by a beast. So what happened in the ruins?
The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere. And I guess the gunfire attracted raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help.
Oh.
Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded.
Need any help?
You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights. What? Sorry. Long day.
Okay.
I'm going.
Sure.
Okay, so let's go see Bronson. What are you looking at? Are you people okay? Oh, there's Bronson.
Damn philosophists.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
When you've got a moment, I'd like to talk to you about something. Sure. Are you free to talk?
Yeah, Vic.
I've been mulling over everything with Graham and the Iconoclasts. Upon further reflection, Graham's not as much of an idiot as I thought he'd be. But in other ways, he's worse. I'd urge you to be careful in future dealings with him, Captain. He's an unhinged zealot who lacks awareness of the consequences of his choices. I wouldn't trust him to lead a crew, let alone a town-wide cult.
It's the lesser of two evils.
How so? Zora is militant, unbending, and ruthless for sure. I'd be hesitant to oppose her. But she gets results, and she doesn't suppress intelligent discourse. Sanjar may be a corporate shill, but he's safe. He doesn't have it in him to hurt anyone. I can't believe you'd support Graham's riotous anarchism as Monarch's solution. But I trust you know what you are doing. So we'll leave it at that. I could spend hours reflecting on this. So, philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay.
Will do, Captain. I'll keep an eye on.
Oh, jeez.
What's up?
Damn it.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Gotcha.
What are you buying?
Anything I can do to help you out?
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Wow, things are falling apart around here.
That's one way to look at it. Another is, those are the only things in this whole fucking town that are broke. Maybe we appreciate that.
Good point. Let you know when
I
they're
gotta
done.
tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Where's this terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
All right, thanks for the tip. And I'll let you know if I get 8. This copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous editors scratched to the text, and a number of the villainous dissidents have had mustaches and hats drawn onto them. Wait a minute. So, yeah, this is the one Graham got, and he's drawing mustaches. He might be going a little crazy. Hello.
Hope Zora sends me out next.
Okay. This is Huxley's terminal. Stay out. That means you. Okay. Please contact your assigned terminal engineer to replace the storage device. Dear diary, dear diary. Alright. I need hacking. Okay. New entries may now be saved. Okay. Okay, dear diary. Graham taught me how to meditate today. You close your eyes and you breathe in real deep and try not to cough. Then you just listen to yourself. You know, sometimes you'll be hiding from a manta queen and you're trying to be quiet. So you focus real hard on your breathing and you can hear your heartbeat and you think, How can this Mana Queen not even hear me? And all of a sudden you have to sneeze. It reminds you of that time when you were coming back with a delivery, and as you were putting it on Zora's table, you sneezed and it slipped and a bunch of things broke. Meditating is like that. Only you're supposed to think of these things on purpose. You're not supposed to think of these things, actually, when you meditate, Huxley. Graham calls it, I don't remember what he calls it, Reco something. He says, it's your own eternal truth bubbling up to the surface, and the things you remember are what you're supposed to focus on and try to improve. When we meditated, I mostly remember that sitting on rocks hurts. Maybe I'm supposed to toughen up my tailbone. I said, okay. Huxley something. Okay, Zora's really smart, but you know what? Sometimes she could be such a bitch. Ooh, language, Huxley. I was supposed to get some info for her from Cascadia, but I couldn't find a way over without going through Marauders, so I gave up and stopped in at Fallbrook to pick up supplies instead. While I was there, Chastity dropped in for a few games of whist. She's so cool. She's always playing games there. When I lose bits, I get really upset. I don't have much, so losing what I have, it hurts, you know? But Chastity could drop thousands in a single game and she's fine. Well, sometimes she drinks a bit and slams the table and storms out, but still, mostly she's cool about it, and I admire that. Anyway, when I got back, Zora yelled at me because I was a little late. Something about medicine not getting here fast enough. Sigh. Graham just said, try not to lose track of time on my next run, and I promised I would. See, that's how you teach someone. Don't gotta yell and make them feel bad. Dear Diary, today Zora gave me permission to buy ammunition from Bronson. I don't think I want to, but she said I should just in case. But guns are really loud. I'd rather just run away than shoot one. Still, I'm kind of proud. Zora said it was like a promotion for something. I found it in the wilderness. I think it's a code for a door, but I'm not sure why it's important. I can't even get near the place without getting attacked. I asked her what a promotion is. She smiled in a really sad way and told me I shouldn't worry about it. This will be my last entry. Sorry, Diary, you've been a very good listener, but the time has come to an end. This terminal was making a horrible beeping noise yesterday, and somebody smashed it while I was out. Now I can't save more diaries. Milton can't fix it, and plus he says I should stop coming into his house to write when he's not around. Whoever smashed poor terminal, if you're reading this, sucks sulfur. Okay. Well. I don't know who Milton is.
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Spacer's choice. It ain't the right choice. It's Spacer's choice. Bunch of garbage.
Can't fault you for that. Okay. Heavy machine gun? I won't steal your heavy machine gun. Okay. I don't want to steal anything from these guys. But we got to get Max back. That was stupid. So if I go up here, wait, what is it? On the cliff face? Right? Okay.
They'll never see us.
All right, so what's the next thing? Hello.
Never seen you before.
You say that like it's a problem.
Not for me. Maybe for you. Come out here looking for some better life, kid?
Maybe not in this particular town, but in general, sure.
That ain't likely to happen on T1. Monarch, whatever they call this shithole now. Take my advice. Get yourself a berth off-world. Anywhere. Don't look back, just keep flying. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Heartbreak? What happened to you here?
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? Might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
Was this a long time ago?
Oh, sure. I was with them when the corps were leaving Monarch. Hell of a time, that. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found.
You want mementos? What, photographs, or...
Thereabouts?
What if they're still alive?
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
Can't you find them yourself?
Getting on in years, kid. Eggs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
Alright, one lockbox coming up.
Appreciate it, kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. We spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Alright. Hey.
Huh.
Handwritten list of recipes. One stands out from the rest. Raptidon brains. Clean and boil brains. Let dry, preferably under a spore tree. Season with sugar, AC, nutmeg, and paprika. Boil and filter a ladle of taro blood. Soak brains overnight. Cook 10-15 minutes on a low fire. Oh. Ah. Whoa. Alright, what the hell's going on? Ah. Oh my goodness. Maybe we should sneak just a little bit. Maybe we should all get our... Good going, leader. Oh my God. Okay. Good. You hear something? Oh, hello, hello.
Watch and learn.
Here we go! Nothing like a good tussle.
Good tussle is good tussle. Oh, yes. Is that, is this Mr. Milton? Ouch. Do you guys see Milton around? Milton? Milton? Well, they had some gear here. Still no Milton, though. Interesting. Let's go up here.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
What's wrong with the generator?
What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, whatever.
I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
You're here for Carlota? I get it. I'll offer, you get paid, we all go home on a win.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Do you have a moment to talk about our salvation through the order of scientific inquiry?
You can't be serious. Who are you, anyway?
Oh. I'm done fleeping. Graham sent me to collect some supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Well, hello.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sanjar ban you from working with Iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Well, why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it.
Where they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Oh, boy. Oh, what are we gonna do here? I mean, Max is right. Max is right where it's just, he is a zealot. And they need food and they need medicine. And they're going to get starved out anyways. So if I don't give them extra food and medicine, I could probably work out a deal where the Iconoclasts will have to be forced to merge and homogenize with Sanjar and MSI. So yeah, Graham's looking for some high-capacity data cartridges.
Yeah, I've got a few. I'll send them along.
All right.
Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Me? Never. All right. Oh, gee, all right.
Understood. On my way.
Sorry.
Yes, I'll step lively.
Yeah, that was probably one of my poorest decisions. I apologize, everybody.
Sure thing, Captain.
All right. The hell did they go into the sewer system? Interesting. Oh, we gotta find that little kid. Oh, hello.
We've got a fight on our hands.
are just that close.
We are. I don't know why people say we aren't. We are that good. Oh. Ooh. Ugh. You guys got 8. Get 8? Got 8? Is that what he said? Ooh. Sulfur bath's not good for my skin.
Here we go. That's the last of them.
All right, so peasy lemon squeezy. Come on, jump up there, jump up here, jump up there. Oh. Oh, he was sleeping. He was.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Oh no. Well, this isn't him. Well, where are the rest of these guys? We gotta... Leaded armor. Alright, let's see how that is. We gotta get overloaded pretty soon.
I've had quite enough of you!
That's the last of them.
We should stop disintegrating them, though. Oh well, let's... A little nasty over here, isn't it? Okay. Hello? No one? Oh, you know why? Because we've already come this way. What in the hell is that thing? Oh my God.
Here we go. This'll be fun.
All right.
I'll take your confession now.
I don't think they're going to confess anything there, Max.
Our survival.
Okay. Well, we dealt with these things before. Don't seem so bad. Yeah, don't seem so bad. Wait a minute. I'm not even dressed in my armor. Ay, ay, ay.
This is new. Way the edges are burnt. I guess people did this, not the wilds.
Hello? Uh-oh. And there's a guy over there that I think we have to help. Alright, guys, we gotta get down. And there's the road. Ah, all right. Oh. Hello, everybody.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Oh, jeez.
Nice hit. I'm going.
I am a storm.
Oh, I almost killed you. Oh.
We're alive.
Yeah, Yes, we're alive. Hunting rifle ultra.
Coming back.
Oh. You guys hear a ringing in your ears, or is that just me? Oh. Probably just me, huh? Well.
I will end you.
Here we go. I smite you in the name of the law.
To shreds, you say?
Nice hit.
Oh my god, and he's still alive.
Score, Cap.
Everyone all right?
What happened? You guys okay? What happened to the Manta Queen? Oh, come on. We killed the Manta Queen, but... Oh, there it is. Oh, you poor guy. Alright, did anybody hear that? Or is that just my stomach growling? Oh! Well, hello.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Yeah.
You're lucky it was 6, else it'd have been a hell of a lot tougher.
Agreed.
Just before the... okay. Oh boy. Rollers. Oh boy. Now we gotta help this guy. Wait a minute. Great. The vermin. Oh. I guess. Okay. So how do we get up to that bridge?
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
No, we gotta get back up. Where's that bridge? Whoa!
Never anger a man of the cloth.
I am a storm!
Everyone all right?
Think so. Except these poor buggers.
Incoming!
Huh. What the hell? Okay. All right.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold?
Yeah, I saw you at the other side.
Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
All right, well, show me what you got. Okay, wait a minute. It's the same thing, except this is pristine. I don't understand here, Weston. I don't understand you, Weston. I got leaded armor. Goggles, medical, You know what? Actually, I'll buy that one. And I'll sell you my medical one. Ooh, horse pockets. Cacao milk. I like milk. Guys don't have tea. I want tea. Anodized. Okay. Well, I'll sell you some stuff here then, buddy. Oh, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Nyoka has what? Light machine gun. No. Is she good at science? I don't know. Let's see. Nah, medical. Now Vicar. No. Nice.
Thanks again.
You could take that one. You could take that one. I don't need it. You could take that one. What else? Leaded armor. Oh, wait. So you give me that one. So where's my medical one? Oh, mine's medical 5. You can have that back. Sorry. All right, Weston, you take care. Glad we saved him. But let's get back. Well, Sebastian.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
Well, I found Mr. Pickett's journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
I found the journal inside of a dead mantiqueen.
Funny place to leave a journal. But what about Mr. Pickett?
Son, I don't know whether... Do you know whether to check your ass or scratch your watch? This guy doesn't know whether to check his ass or scratch his watch. All right. I can't. Who knows? By the look of things, this guy's a real escape artist.
Mysteries of the universe, I guess.
Uh-huh.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Maybe you and Celia can read it together on your date.
I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters. In any case,
sure she is.
I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Let's talk about something else
Like
there,
what?
Sebastian. How about you're about as useful as a screen door in a submarine? Or that you're dumber than a box of rocks? Or you got one oar in the water? Or if your brains were dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose. How about that? Let's see what you got to trade. Here. I'll give you all this meat. All right.
between you and me, Preacher, I don't think we can trust Sam.
On that point, we're in agreement.
I keep catching that bucket of bolts around my room. It says it's cleaning up bottles, but I ain't buying it.
You think you could be a bored spy?
Oh, fuck. You could be onto something. I'll tell you this much. If it tries to sell me another void-forsaken cleaning instrument, I'm kicking it out of the airlock.
Alright, let's get this straight. Both of you. Nobody touches Sam. Hello?
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Captain Dent Fleegman.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Wait. Tucker, you're Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She's offered a reward to anyone who brings you back to Stellar Bay.
Let me guess. You're here to collect it. Well, I can tell you right now, it is not gonna happen. I won't go back. My entire life, she locked me in Stellar Bay because she was afraid. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Running ways for cowards. You need to face her and show her you're grown up.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
Yeah, you survived outside of Stellar Bay for weeks. Show her the skills you've learned.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
There you go, mama's boy. See you later. Huxley, stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are going to go tits up around here. Anyone else, as long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear out work orders out whenever you can. For your work orders. Dear Diary, Huxley. Haha, hey Zora, I figured out how to add work orders. Dear Diary, eat it, Hux. Alright. Medical examiner's residence door sealed. Above the med bay is stuck and is completely sealed. Can someone get this thing open? Okay. Diary. Hack that. Oh, wait. Alright. Huxley. Aha. Well, this is just a bunch of stuff that I'd be stealing from them. Ow. I will steal your mag pick and your... No? Oops. Nope. Well, so much for interesting stuff up here. Nothing. Lauren Ipsum? Yep, Lauren Ipsum. I can't read it, but there's nothing important up here. Hmm. Oh well.
Stringy bastard. Good thing Sora needs tendons.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Okay, who are the Van Noys?
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
I got your rollers, and she had those cartridges after all.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable leader here. I get the message is important, but so's eating. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Oh, boy. I got bad news. Sanjar's made it illegal to sell to you guys.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Let me ask you something about spreading the truth.
Yes?
Why? Even if we clean up the press, how will you get the magazines to Terra 2?
Our very resourceful sublight friends have already agreed to help. For their standard fee, of course. They'll replace periodicals around the colony with our subtly edited versions. The board's workers will learn of our truth without even realizing it.
What exactly are you going to put in these magazines?
A subtle lesson here, a word about the eternal there. In small ways, I hope to bend the public's mind towards seeing the truth.
Why go through all this trouble? What are you trying to accomplish?
The corporations have been shackling workers' souls for centuries. Workers are glorified slaves to their companies, to their society, to their own minds. Free will has all but vanished. I believe that by freeing oneself from the corporate structure, indeed from the very rules of man, one can find their own truth.
Their own truth? There is only one truth. Free will is nothing but an illusion that drives man to struggle against his preordained path.
The cosmos will someday come to understand itself. We can only assist with our own truth-seeking, and hope that by our myriad tiny contributions, we can help usher that day forth.
Right.
Certainly.
Time to fix up the printing press, then?
The print... Oh no. Graham. You didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Do everything I can.
A fine morning, isn't it?
Some questions
right.
for you, Graham. What's your story?
Before all this, I was a writer for MSI's product catalog. It was my purpose to spread awareness of Saltuna in its various forms. The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth.
I can relate. Flying my own course may be dangerous, but at least it's freedom.
On that we agree.
All right.
Why have you come?
I'll go. Yeah, I know, Max. Not too happy with me, huh? Zora.
What? Sorry. Long day.
All right. Lastly.
What are you buying?
Hey, Bronson. Fixed all your stuff.
I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who help out. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
All right.
Hey, thanks again for helping out. What can I do you for?
All right. It's time to suit up and go save some guys, huh? All right. What a day.